Welcome back to episode 5, probably, of Shandalar! Where we left off, I was getting absolutely clobbered by a plethora of fantasy creatures wielding cards with magical properties. And we are going to see what we can do to reverse that trend. Let's see what good cards we can come up with today. 6-4 for 7 mana. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. Okay. Let's just buy all of these, and we can sell them in the city where they're worth more money. Here's another dungeon clue. We've heard about this dungeon, but we've not seen it. You can look up where these dungeons are located. So this one is south of Mardrake Tower. I don't really need these spells in particular. Wheel of Fortune's always nice to have. This is what we need. North of Cold Snap Steading. See if we can find that on the map. Mana Drain, Hornet Queen, these would be great. Of course, I could go into the dungeons and just get absolutely trounced, so we don't know what will happen. Not seeing Mardrake Steading here. That's what it was, right? Mardrake. Cold Snap Steading. I have the memory of a goldfish. Cold Snap Steading. See Cold Snap Keep. Oh, it's way, way north. Okay. Northeast. We're not going to make it over there right now. But, we need to go to Shellcliff Glade, actually. We completed a quest, and I think we're about to get another dual land out of it. Let's grab another tropical island. Some versions of the game, the dual lands will be hidden in the dungeons. And this one, for whatever reason, they are right out in the open, and you can grab them up at will. Take out a forest. Take out a mountain, too. And let's get our new creature in there. Let's put that card in. One thing we need to get is the World Magic Ring of the Guardian spell. What that will do is it will stop the wizards from winning by having only 3 mana taps. They'll have to collect 5. Just gonna buy these up so I can resell them. Buy some cards of this one too, and we'll keep heading southeast at this point, I think. East Hornwall Steading for a green amulet. I'm not really going that way. Green Wizard to Zephyrhold. Let's see if that's close by. Maybe we can stop this Elvish Magi. That is way up there. You know, it's in the opposite direction by the time I even got there. They'd already take the city. Just let them have it. Getting all white and black cards here. Tuscardian, no. Let's see if we can get up to this. Oh, go away. I'm not going to waste time dueling him because I don't want that card. This could be useful. I'll put that in my deck. Skin Wing. Wings of Skin. This has living weapons, so it creates a germ creature token, and then this automatically becomes equipped to it. So it's a 2/2 flyer by default, but then you can also use it as an equipment to attach to other creatures. So this is useful. Anything with flying at this point is going to be helpful. Trade Black Amulet for blue cards. I don't know if there's anything I really want that I can get as a common. I'll hold off on that. Let's sell a few cards here. Wow, that sells for a lot. Okay. Nice. Sell Polymorph. Sell that. Well, at least we've got a ton of gold. That's awesome. That's going to be really useful if we come upon, it's called a Nomad's Bazaar. And that will allow us to buy some cards for gold. Half of my two amulets, three amulets. Not half, did they round up or down? It doesn't even look like they took any. Okay. Can we at least get some cards in my deck? That's overcosted. Does have mountain cycling and forest cycling, so I can use that to help from getting mana locked. Oh, why not? Let's put these in here too and just see what happens. Can't use that. Can that be played as a sorcery or as an instant? If that's the case, you can block with it, and then when it's about to die, you sacrifice it to create a 3/3 green centaur creature. Let's put that in. It wouldn't hurt. Really high cost ability to turn things into forests. If it was like turn any permanent into forests, that'd be kind of cool. Your opponent attacks with a bunch of creatures and you just turn them all into forests. That would be fun. What else can we do here? Reclamation, Sage, Rampant Growth, and our Valley Granite. This one here, I don't have a lot of cards that would synergize with this. So it's basically a 2/2 creature that does nothing. Alright, you know what? We have at least a semi-decent deck here. Let's get into a duel and see if we can win something. Mountain back in, so we added some more cards, and I think I'm going to add... Let's get another forest in there. That brings us up to 38, one more forest. And one more island. There, 40% land. Beat the Elvish Magi. Any enchantments? One thing I could use in this deck is more creature control. I can probably get some kind of enchantment. I could even get another control magic. Let's do that and see if I can defeat this Elvish dude. Here he is. Cultivate, I'd put that in my deck too. Well, at least I have lots of land. Oh, nice. So I can get this out, and then we'll have a 6/3 with trample and lifelink. Granted, he does have a creature here with death touch. So if he blocks with that at all, that creature's going to die, but that will be helpful. Let's see if he attacks with it. No, he's not going to attack. Interesting. Oh, excellent! So I can Vial of Dragonfire, destroy this, and I can equip this on here, and then we'll start doing some damage. If I can just get through. Let's wait until his turn to use that Vial of Dragonfire. So he's just casting another creature. Got rid of his Death Touch creature. Let's equip this. 6/3. 7/4 Trample Lifelink. I'm not going to attack because he can kill it real easily and I won't get much out of that. But if he does happen to attack, I kind of have a significant advantage here. Unless he all of a sudden has Forest Walk. Oh, amazing. And, this says you may destroy target artifact or enchantment, however it appears to be miscoded, and it is forcing me to destroy an artifact or enchantment. Which is going to make me need to destroy one of my own artifacts or enchantments, but I'm dead next turn anyway, so it's not going to matter. Oh wait, can I decline? Decline the trigger. So much for that card. Let's see if we can get another Elvish Magi to come out. You gotta flush him out. If the object of this game was to just accumulate gold, we'd be doing real good. Go away, Magi. This Elvish Magi is tougher than I imagined. You expect these early on creatures to not have good decks, but whatever they're doing, it's working. Alright. I don't think he has a lot of creature destruction, really. It's all just creatures getting through. I think what I'm going to do is get this out as soon as possible and try and gain some extra life, and maybe trade creatures if I have to. Because I can just keep reattaching that hammer. So he's going to block, most likely. Probably just with this, with the Death Touch creature, but I can just play something else out and reattach it next turn. Let's see if we can gain some life and maybe even out this creature balance. Yeah, not bad. I'll take that. So, yeah, check this out. There we go, 4/2 lifelink. He's going to attack, I think? Let's take care of this Death Touch creature. Did those just get Forest Walk again? Well, let's kill this then. So those have Forest Walk now, but he did attack with that. So they just lost Forest Walk. Alright, and I've got 4 mana. It's a 2/1. That's a 1/1. I don't want to discard my hand. Let's just get this out. So target that, but then decline the trigger. It's just a 2/3. I'll let that go through, so I can hang on to my creature for a turn. And I don't think a 2/2 flyer is really going to do much for me right now, more so than just putting this back on here and regaining some life. He can do 8 damage to me potentially next turn. Now I'm up to 19. Traded another creature. This is a war of attrition. He's only got 1 card in his hand. This card really sucks. I need to take this out of my deck. Unless it was something like each time you draw a card, gain 1 life, or something. If I had some kind of combo for that, that would be useful, but this just isn't. Let's get this in play here. That's not good. Alright, so he destroyed my creature. He's going to hit me for a whole bunch of damage. Not looking good here. That costs 6 to equip. That's cycle. I don't want to do that. There we go. That extra land helped us a lot. He doesn't have enough to kill me here, because I'm going to gain 4 life. I can take out one of his creatures. That's probably the most powerful one he has. Granted, I don't know if he has white in this deck, so he might not be able to even use that. But he can use that to generate saprolings. That could be bad for me, especially he's going to start doing that once he runs out of cards in his hand, so I'm going to get rid of this creature. Okay. I need to take Boiling Seas out too. Like, there's no point in that even being in this deck. That's just stupid. So I've got 6 mana here. He's got 1, 3, 5, 7, 8 damage he can do next turn. I've got to get that life link back on a creature. We're just barely hanging on here. And he destroyed my lifelink. That's it. That's game. Okay, so much for that Vial of Dragonfire. Let's try again. And I drew no lands. This isn't looking good, folks. That's got forestwalk. So much for that card. Let's see if we can get a few of those worthless cards out of this deck. So just get rid of completely Whirlpool Rider and Boiling Seas. That card sucks. I might have too many creature enchantments in here too. Can we make this just 2 colors? Let's take these red cards out. I think that's a big part of the problem here. So these are basically blue creatures. But that's, when you cast a spell, it's blue and red. That doesn't happen in this deck. This is the way overcosted creature, not doing me any good. This is essentially Doesn't really do that much. Green creatures I control get +1/+1. It does have trample. It's actually not terrible, even if we're not using red creatures in this deck. Let's take this one out. And we can take out a land or two. I think by getting this deck down to just 2 colors might help us out a lot. Alright, just for the sake of me having 40 cards in the deck. I'll put these in. Oh, or I could put in something better. Okay. 42 cards in there now. Not enough land. Anything else in here we don't really need? That's good. What's that one that... Yeah, let's take that out. One that bounces a creature to my hand every turn. Alright, Elvish Magi. We're on now. Now I got ya. Going down. Down, man. Is that search for a basic land? Can I pull a tropical island? Will it let me do that? Do it. No, it won't. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's get rampant growth back. That's useful. Tropical island. Rhino. Or a 3/4 that's going to boost my other creatures. Let's do that. And I'm going to hold back. Oh, does he have something with forestwalk? Again, Elvish Champion. That card is just ruining me here. There's nothing I can do to stop that either. Ah, what a bummer. This is pathetic. I really need him to just not draw the Elvish Champion, because as soon as he has forestwalk, I just can't beat him. Okay, and this is a summoner. This is like a minion that the wizard sends specifically to test your might. And they're supposed to be one of the harder enemies to beat. Watch me beat this, but not like the basic Elvish Magi. He's playing Cyclone. This is a cool card back from, I think that's Arabian Nights. Yeah. It deals more damage to each creature and player each turn if you keep feeding mana into it. Destruction artifact. Oh, it's my Warhammer. I'll take that. Let's destroy his Cyclone before it kills my creature. This is an actual good duel. I'm enjoying this. Another acidic slime. He's destroying my lands. Let's take that land back. Or... well, I can't use control magic. I don't have enough blue mana. Let's get this land back. And... let's just steamroll over top of this. Wasteland destroyed my land, so I gotta get as many creatures out as I can before he short lands me here. Wow, he's got a lot of enchantments in play. He's got just like insane card draw going on over here. But he does not have anything to stop me. We just won a duel. Got nothing for it. Got nothing for that, but we did win. Let's see what we can do with this Elvish Magi here. I might have to give up on this quest if I don't get it this time. Tropical Island. Forestwalk. Again, like... man. I'm just gonna have to, like, race him here to see if I can do more damage to him than he does to me. Let's get another land out. And, okay, this has four... yeah! So, other elf creatures have Forest Walk, which means he's giving Forest Walk to this creature, too. So I can at least hit him for a few damage. And that's it. That's game. I can't. Because these creatures have Forest Walk, there's just nothing I can do to beat this guy, so now I've just lost my control magic. This sucks. Alright, we're done dueling Elvish Magi's. That was just overall just a bad decision. And bad outcome. Let's see what's way over here on the other side of this world. Here's the Black Castle. I don't think we're going to beat the Black Castle right now. Here's another one of those creatures that they send out, like, to test your might. This is a, black version of that. Previously we had Summoner. Made me discard my control magic. Nice. Child of Night is a great card. For just 2 mana, you get a 2/1 lifelink creature. That can be a card that makes a big difference early on in the game if you can get it out before they have a chance to do much about it. 2 creatures destroyed. Now he's got nothing in play. I've got a 4/6 flyer that's going to help me draw cards. We have a good shot at winning this game here. Yeah, this I like. Oh, he's running that Skinwing card that I have in my deck. You. Charm. Alright, so we're going to do a whole bunch of damage to him. I would assume he's going to block my flyer with his flyer. I can put this on something and get trample. I can use this to... We need to take this card out of the deck now because we don't have red permanents. Yeah, it still helps me cycle through cards, but I think I can do better. Let's put Trollhide on this card here. I don't want to make my best creature even stronger because then it's alluring for them to destroy that one creature. You want to like spread out the power among your other creatures. This here doesn't look like I can... Oh, I have to use that during my upkeep to make a creature 3/3 plus 3/3. Okie dokie. Let's just attack with all this. Ah, see, he does have a destroyed creature card, and he went for the 5/5, not the flyer. So had I played Trollhide on this one, that would have been way worse for me. But we are about to win this duel here. And we want some cards. Not anything I'm using, so I'm not running a black deck. There's another dungeon clue here. We've got Demonic Tutor, Land Tax, Library of Alexandria. I could use Library of Alexandria. That'd be a good way to draw more cards. Land Tax is white, Demonic Tutor black. Both great cards to get. We are right at 32 minutes, and we just got a dungeon clue here for Argonaut's Tomb. Yep, this is visually what we'd be looking for if we want to collect that. And maybe we will next time. But thank you for tuning in to watch Shandalar. And like and subscribe, and I'll have another video coming out for you soon. Also, feel free to check in on the Swamp Master development. That's a game we're working on, retro game for the Nintendo Entertainment System that you'll be able to play as a ROM, or you'll be able to actually buy a cartridge and put it into a legit Nintendo, original Nintendo, and play some cool retro games that way. There's a development series on my YouTube. Check that out. All right, see ya.